Ladies and gentlemen, your eyes do not deceive you. My name is Jack Maverick, and this is the official revival of Grizzly Pro Wrestling. No more Raw, no more NXT, no more SmackDown. Just pure competition between competitors and professional wrestling with only the best that this sport has to offer. You may remember me as a part of VCW all the way back in 2K19, but now I'm the owner and official creative director of GPW. With that, I would also love to announce that the two shows that we will be running and the championships and our first official pay-per-view announcement for this company. Up first, we have GPW Manic. GPW Manic will consist of the GPW Championship, which is currently being held by former World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins. Seth has had a numerous amount of clashes over the past couple of months, and he has traded his spot as top dog on Raw to top dog on Manic. The face of Mania, Seth is starting to call himself. Our other championships include the GPW Women's Championship being held by the former Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley. We do not have current champions for our other championship belts on Manic, but you stay tuned as we will be revealing both premiere episodes match card for both shows. We will be introducing the GPW World Tag Team Championships, the GPW International Championship, and the championship that was just crowned at Night of Champions, the GPW Television Championship. And on our other side of GPW, we have GPW Nightmare. GPW Nightmare will be your more gritty and hardcore side of professional wrestling. Some of the sickest individuals and greatest wrestlers will walk across that ring and leave a couple of puddles of blood behind as they do. The interesting side of our championship holders right now is that the team of Gunther, Ludwig Kaiser, and Giovanni Vinci of Imperium have taken up their championship roles, as Kaiser and Vinci hold the GPW Tag Team Championships, and Gunther is the current GPW United States Champion. On our debuted episode of Nightmare, we will be crowning the first GPW Women's World Champion. The most hardcore individuals will go to the Extreme as they will compete for the GPW Extreme Championship, and our main event will be the inaugural crowning of the GPW World Heavyweight Champion. Before we go any further on, we also have to mention that GPW will be holding the first ever breakout tournament. 16 chosen wrestlers from both Manic and Nightmare will compete in a single elimination tournament, and the winner will be able to challenge for a championship of their choice at any time. Those brackets will be revealed on the debut episodes of our GPW Weekly series, and we are going to now move on to some big implications. On to our official match cards. We're going to kick it off with Manic first. We have our first breakout tournament match. It will be Mark Andrews, former WWE UK Tag Team Champion, taking on Trick Williams in what is set to be a barn burner to kick off this historic tournament. We will see a Cruiserweight Classic between two great competitors as Dragon Lee will go head-to-head with Swerve Strickland, and the winner will be crowned the GPW Television Champion. We will determine the number one contender for Rhea Ripley's GPW Women's Championship, as 4 women will clash for that opportunity. Sky Blue of AEW fame, former NXT Women's Tag Team Champion Gigi Dolan, the Diamond Mines Ivy Nile, and Dakota Kai will be in a fatal 4-way matchup. These next two teams are literally going to have to climb, scratch, beg, and plead, as we will see Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows go head-to-head with the team of Brody King and Buddy Matthews of the House of Black in a ladder match for the GPW World Tag Team Championships. What team wants it more? And your main event of Manic, ladies and gentlemen, we will see 3 of the brightest in the world of professional wrestling competing for a dedicated championship. The Bruiserweight, the Butcher, the former NXT North American Champion Pete Dunne will compete in a triple threat match against the second generation star Lexis King and the Big Bronson Reed for the GPW International Championship to conclude our premiere of Manic. And on to the other announcement of our match cards, we will open Nightmare with a triple threat match with 3 of wrestling's best in the women's division. Kaylee Ray, Piper Niven, and Shotzi Blackheart will look to make history as they all 3 have a chance to become the first ever GPW Women's World Champion. The breakout tournament matches continue as on Nightmare we will be seeing the death-defying Axiom taking on former TNA Digital Media Champion Brian Myers. This next matchup is going to get a little bit violent as 4 of wrestling's most cold-blooded will compete in an anything-goes 4-way match to crown the first ever GPW Extreme Champion. Who is the most bloodthirsty out of Joe Gacy, Karrion Kross, Colby Corino, and the monster Cruel? We will be seeing our crowned champions in 6-man action as Imperium will be taking on the team of Otis Dozovic and Akira Tozawa, who have recruited Mark Briscoe as their 3rd man. And our main event is a match that many would say is a dream match, but this is the chance at both men's careers to have a refresh as the Phenomenal One, the multiple-time WWE Champion, AJ Styles faces off against the best in the world, the most controversial man in wrestling today, the irreplaceable CM Punk. And these 2 men will compete for the GPW World Heavyweights Championship. Our final announcement, ladies and gentlemen, will be the announcement of GPW Scorched Earth, which will be our first official pay-per-view. This show won't be coming for a while, but we can promise you that you will get enough action to hold you over until we head to Columbus, Ohio for Scorched Earth. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been your owner and the creative director, Jack Maverick, and I hope that you all will be here to join us when the debut episodes of Manic and Nightmare will premiere on Tuesday, February 13th and Friday, February 16th. In the meantime, hope you guys enjoyed Friday's upload, and we will see you all soon.